Welcome back, folks, to more Pokemon Emerald here on the Heavy Basics channel. Now that we've concluded by going around the world and basically facing off against other things, it is now time to take a look at the match caller thing and see how many people are willing to take us on. 1, 4, at least 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's a lot of fucking rematches! Seriously, that's a lot of freaking rematches. Okay, we're not gonna take advantage of that. Nope, fuck that shit. We're done. But there's at least one final bit of area that we do need to go through. This is essentially the final little bit of it's the last dungeon that we need to do. In fact, we could have gotten this earlier if we had Surf, but we didn't. There is one final area that we need to cover, and that is basically this thing around the 108. It's that place. This is the abandoned ship. This entire place here, which whilst it is abandoned, contains Pokemon that well, we have some things to wrap up in. So what we're going to do here is that this is the last dungeon in the game before the last optional dungeon. To do this, though, we're going to need quite a few things. So come here, you must be curious. Yes, I am technically curious. Let's get this out of the way. First up, she has a whale Mers. Yeah, look at the level, 25. You could have come here a lot earlier, but we didn't have Fly, we didn't have a chance. Basically, I want to power through this and actually win the game. Because technically, there's an item that we can claim at the very end. There's an item that we can claim in the end that will technically affect another trade item. So, also we find horsies here. Horsey, lots of horsies. Kentucky Fried horsies, more like ha 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 ha. Stuff. Anyway, that's the end of that one. That's the end of that battle, as it were, so Thali has been beaten, and I'm just curious, but strong too. Yes, I am very strong indeed. Why? Just why? Yeah, let's move on. Let's put Devin in front. Since now we literally have her there, so we can talk to him. And we can talk to another battler. Here we go again. With some more Demetrius. Who the fuck names the kid Demetrius? That's a freaking Zigzagoon. Don't know why in the heck you're here. Probably has, I don't know, Surf or something as a counter move? Maybe? Probably? I don't know. But, it's a lot of young, lesser Pokemon here. Let's try Zigzagoons. Yeah, this is an easy fight. I think I should have come here a lot sooner, but I did not have the levels to do so. Surfers only gains as a level 5 gesture, and Flies only gained by a level 6 badge. So we would have been here for a while. Head out here and we get to the other side. Talk to the gentleman. So take a look around. There appears to be other cabins. Yes, there are other cabins. Other cabins that do contain specific rare items. Of course, in the remastered in the Aurus re-release, there's a specific reason why you would have to come here. It is a very confusing place, you have to say. You gotta go to specific areas in order to head down thingamajiggies. So it's a bit confusing where to get lost. Anyway, here you'll find a harbor mail. Which is essentially just basically useless and should not even have it. But if we can head down, as it were, head down the next floor to the right there. It is a bit confusing to get lost in this place. Anyway, that's not exciting. Okay, I am officially lost at this point. Head down the floor. We get to take on a sailor! Yeah! Sailors with their less than level Pokemon. There's actually a door here that you need to get. So he has a spiel which goes into your next if you've never never been to the thinking Isles, as it were. So let's take him out with a psychic, because I've not got the patience to use Thunderbolt. And it's level 43. Next up, a Machoke. I think we'll be needing Speedy for this one. Taking down Machokes is a thingy specialty, considering we just took down a Machamp in the end of one of the previous ones. So, time to use Fly. Whilst they try to use Revenge, which is a bad idea, we're going to take it out with Fly, which is about 17 levels higher, a lot more damage, a lot more effective, and it's down like a bitch. Let's see what we got there. So, that was actually kind of sad, really. It really was. Took it down with ease. Level 43 Speedy. Alright. That's the end of Sailor Duncan. Okay, moving on. Moving on to our next stair. Hopefully we might be able to find on it. Let's get Fragrance in front, because we're gonna need this one. There is a dive-specific area. This is locked by a storage key. We need a key for storage. Told this perfect, so despite the amazing treasures, yes, there are treasures here. In specific, it is a dive ball. Not much of a treasure, but it is essentially, well, at this point, filler. In my opinion, most things that we already did, it's filler. It's just pointless. Yay, it's a ship. No wonder. Okay, there we go. That's the reason why you need dive. Well, that's why you need Whalmer here. It is a dive-specific area. And there's a fat man here. Again, Queasius people. Of course it's not moving, it's basically abandoned at this point. So, this is where you use surf, and then use dive again. Like so. Dive time. But you know, there is a specific area. There's nothing underneath here, so basically there is no fear for Pokemon. But, go for this entrance here. Surface up here, you'll find yourself into an abandoned part of the ship. Like so. There are specific cabins here. That's a locked door. That's a locked door. That's not a locked door. And there is an item right there. That is a room 1 key. So now we have access to the first room. Here you'll find a water stone. Should you have not picked up a water stone from doing treasures around using the shards. So, entering room 1, we have ourselves 2 blank spots. We have a rain dance TM here, not much. One of these is fake, the other one is real. So, what you're looking for is right about here, I think? No? I'm trying to remember where it was. Jesus. Let's go back inside and take a look. Where is it? Right there, in that top right spot, is this trash. However, over here, bright and shiny, is the room 4 key. Okay, so, yes, so basically this is all about hunting using your eyes perception and trying to find an actual key. This is room 6, we can't go in there. Room 5, we can go in regardless, but we cannot access it fully due to the fact that, I don't know, it's just that. However, insert the key, we can go into room 4. Room 4, go in and we can find, now we can find 3 specific items. However, the room 6 key is inside this trash can. Everything else, crap. Everything else, now we can go in here and try and find the room 2 key. Once we find the room 2 key, the treasure, this is a luxury ball here, but the actual key is next door. Room 5, precisely. You can get out of this way, but there's quite a few things here. The problem is, though, we can't accessibly go back to the room, but right here, in memory serves me, this is the room 2 key. This is where we need to get our hands on a specific key that will allow us to effectively conclude this little bit of an adventure. So we can go inside the second room, like so, and right here is the scanner. Is the scanner. That is where we have to go. The storage key, don't know, but I think it's somewhere. The scanner is a very important item. That is basically what we came here for. And that's probably the reason why we can kind of do this. Okay, so let's head back up to the light. Use the light in the dive. So now we head back up to the abandoned ship. Okay, let's sort out that abandoned ship. Do that though, we're gonna need. We've already done a few things, so let's put Gonzalez in front. Actually, no, we're gonna head up here, and we got a trainer battle here with the little kid in the tube being aboard the ship. Yeah, I have not got no reason, kid. Not whatsoever, especially when you have a Meryl on your team, and it's kind of cack. Yeah, I'm using a water type against a water type. How nice. Anyway, I might try and beat it with Surf because I'm like 60 levels higher. Yeah, thought so. Easy winnings, easy pickings, easy winnings. 32. There we go. Level 43 fragrance. And we're all evenly leveled. This is basically the last thing I have to do. We can go inside here. What these two items are for. It's a double battle here. Let's switch out. Let's put Fragrance and Gonzalez in front and confront these two. We discover the trainer instead. It's a double battle, which is a bit interesting. You can avoid the double battle by going for the back room. Lovey-dovey young couple, and they have a Volpe and a Luminice at level 25. Why the fuck am I using Fragrance and Gonzalez if I'm up against bug types? Let's just basically just use Surf. The why got cut here. It's just basically filler reason. Yeah, it's just filler. It gets its proper move back later. I mean, see what I can actually see. And that was easy because Surf is just so overpowered. Again, I like overpowered things. Anyway, we're done here. Last thing we do is there's an item in this room. Oh, register you for that. Oh, I am so angry. I am gonna register you so you can kick my ass later. This would have been a double battle, but that's revive. I have no idea where you find the storage key. Maybe. I don't know. But I think we gotta try and beat something. And we got one final, but might as well beat these two. Strength of compassion and a rubber tubing. Not good at but I am very good at battling. Sure, why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? One's a room maniac, and the other one is a trainer. One has a sand slash, the other one has Meryl, and I'm gonna whoop the crap out of both by basically biting my stuff. Anyway, let's take them on. Right. Aerially saw Meryl. Aerially saw Speedy. And then Ice Punch. There we go. And that, folks, is the end of that. Indeed, that is indeed the end of it. So, that's an easy win there. I have no idea if there's anything interesting in that storage room. I think there's a key to something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up, but I don't think there is. If there is, I'm just like, where's the storage key? I came here Oh, that's right, I remember. Storage key is this guy. It's a scientist. You find the storage key right here. So why a scientist is here? Let's talk to him. Oh, that's the scanner. Listen. I want to investigate the ship a bit more. So basically, the scientist guy wants you to deliver that back to Captain Stern. Yeah, sure. We are in that area. We are in the Slateport region. Might as well. There is a reward after you get that storage key. There is a reward that we can get, which is right here. Stuck fast and the door open. Here you'll find a Ice Speed TM. Good. That's a good reward. That's a very good reward. In fact, I'm probably going to use that again to change my thinking Ice Beam again. That just makes me happy. Right, we're done with the abandoned ship. We are done here. Thank goodness. Thank God for that. It is over with. Hallelujah. We're done. You sure? Yeah, we're done. We are very much done. See? It's just all about... Oh, god damn it. Surfing people. Okay. Tentacool. I get it. You want to have your last moments in the limelight. I know, because we're nearly to the end of the whole damn thing. It is nearly to that time. So yeah, with the whole, if we complete this, we have pretty much will do everything in the world. The world will officially be done. And then we will have nothing to hold us back anymore. Side quests will be finished, everything will be sorted, and we can head straight to the Pokemon League. Right? Of course. That's the plan. Let's head to where Slateport. Let's head to see where Captain Stern is. So Mr. Briny has now joined this. Mr. Briny has now joined these people. I'm not surprised. I think it's like, oh, I could be pretty frisky. So head the duck may turn to a fairy. One great ship. That ship will appear in the post game. That's the last basic save. And there he is himself, Captain Stern. Ah, no, that's not it. Where is Captain Stern? Oh, he's at the harbor, isn't he? I forgot. I was trying to remember where he was. Okay. Let's just head towards that. There he's in. No, he wouldn't be in the museum. He wouldn't be in the museum at all. It's the Slateport building, isn't it? It's this one. Yeah, it's this one. That's where he is. There he is! Captain Stern, that item is a scanner. So, trait of scanner. So, basically, he offers you a deep sea tooth or a deep sea scale. The deep sea tooth and the deep sea scale are items needed to evolve Huntail, to evolve frickin', you know, items that need to evolve frickin' Clamperl. So it becomes either a Huntail by tooth or a Gorobus by scale. The viable of the two is Gorobus. But we will get the Huntail later on or something. We have to get the Huntail. It goes into the decks as well. Don't worry though. Speaking of gaining items in the decks, there is one lingering thought I want to do before we wrap up today's episode. Chugga Conroy proved you could do this. In the next episode, we're catching Rayquaza.